In this video, Aubrey, let us talk about a topic about homework. Is it useful or not? And I think, well, you were in school, growing up and you went to college and you graduated, but I'm sure there were times where this homework is very insightful. This really benefits my life. And there are other times where this is totally useless. Any thoughts about that topic?
Well, I'm sure you have different opinions than I do since I'm assuming you assign homework.
Well, yeah, but I know that there are times being a teacher, I have to ask myself, is this relevant to what they're doing or is it busy work? Thoughts on
I think
that?
you can set yourself up for having bad boundaries at work. If you're building up this culture of taking your stuff home, you're killing your work-life balance because you're used to it.
Yeah. But what about for students? Can you think of times where
So students
homework
aren't people. Or is that what
okay.
you're saying? They don't need work-life balance?
No, they do, but I'm just saying, in this particular case, this homework would be very relevant and important to me. In this, I just feel that the teacher is giving me busy work. That's what I'm thinking about. Can you think of examples in that regard?
So I guess that's definitely, a different conversation.
Okay.
Or I just feel like if you should all be able to get it all done at school, but I'm also not a teacher. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
being assigned busy work is nonsense.
Yeah, but can you think of examples where this teacher is just giving me some busy work? They're trying to think of how to occupy time, whether they throw it at you at school, whether they assign extra homework like some type of punishment. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
like I
about.
had a teacher the first time I went to take my
Mr. Smith,
taxation
right?
class. Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely.
What class was that?
Taxation, it was for
Okay.
individual income tax.
Ooh, sounds
Because I
deep.
have a degree in accounting, which I don't do anything with. They wanted us to read each chapter of the book and like write an essay about it.
Okay.
I dropped that class. I did not have the energy to do that.
So what
Like
was the purpose of these essays?
to understand it, I guess. But I feel like if I read the book, I answer a quiz, I can perform on the test, I can fill out these tax forms. I don't know why I have to write an essay on every single chapter of a book.
Yeah, and did the teacher actually read them, comment on them, or just
Oh,
kinda
I
like
have no
you
idea. I
checked it
dropped
off?
the class.
Okay.
I
Oh,
took it
wow.
from a different professor who was way nicer. He was really funny and I really appreciated we had a final project that he recommended not doing by yourself because you had a whole it was a whole big income tax filing because in the United States income tax filings are ridiculous. The government knows how much money you owe them, but they're not going to tell you. But he did allow me to do it by myself and I got a pretty good score, so that was nice.
So, we're saying that maybe there are cases when it can be useful for the purpose of learning, but there are other times when just I don't know, just some teachers seem to take it out on the student.
I suppose you could say that. I just don't think homework should be a thing.
Okay. Oh, you think you just should eliminate it?
Yeah, because like I said at the beginning, it sets up bad work-life balance.
Okay.
Because if you're taking a full course load, right, what's considered
Right.
full time, I think everything should be done within the confines of school, just like everything should be done within your workday. I mean, we definitely have different opinions on this,
No,
but you
no, I
gotta
think
have
they're
that good work-life balance. Because if you're studying all the time, like, yeah, if you decide to take like a ridiculous amount of classes, that's on you. But just like if you have multiple jobs, although that's a different situation with like economics or whatever, you should have that ability to go home and just be yourself, not go home and then study for
yeah.
10 more hours.
No, and I agree. I think there are times when even I assign a homework task in class, especially, for example, if it's meant to build collaboration skills, among students and so forth. You can work through the task and so forth. So I see there's a benefit of doing things in class, not simply not to take things home, but there can be, some type of pedagogical instructional purpose to it as well. Well, thank you, Aubrey, for sharing some of your thoughts on this topic.